She wants to name names when the people involved are from the southeast. But when the people involved are from the southwest, she doesn't want to name names. When they are from the north, she's afraid to name names. Tribalism is the stock in trade of Abike Dabiri. Shame on her.
This same Abike, who once anchored news on NTA, who many of us respected for her intelligence and grace, has now reduced herself to a cheap tribal warlord on Twitter. She has become part of the problem tearing Nigeria apart. The consequences of this kind of recklessness are grave. Nigeria is not one tribe. Nigeria is a nation with over 250 ethnic groups. When a government official like Abike fans the flames of ethnic hatred, she delegitimizes the office she holds and deepens national division. She gives foreigners the impression that Nigeria is a jungle where tribes fight like wild animals. Tell me, how can the world respect such a country? Abike holds a sensitive office, MidCom. Her duty is to represent all Nigerians abroad, not Yorubas alone. But by this behavior, it is clear she has no respect for the Igbo people, who, by the way, make up one of the largest and most successful diaspora groups worldwide. What moral rights does she have to stand before Igbos in diaspora meetings after laughing at their humiliation online? Let's not deceive ourselves. This is more than just a Twitter drama. It is ethnic profiling from the very top. If a diaspora chairperson can openly laugh at an entire ethnic group being called monkeys, what message does that send to non-Nigerians? That Nigeria is officially a country of tribal bigots, that the government is safe to tolerate and celebrate hate. The bitter truth is that Abike is not just embarrassing herself, she is disgracing Nigeria. Her laughter was not harmless. It was political. It was tribal. It was bigotry in action, and the consequences will haunt her and her sponsors. Because power is transient, Tinubu's government will not last forever. And when this ethnic fire they are stoking burns out of control, even they will not escape.
Grandmother of bigotry, Nigerians fires back at Abike Dabiri over anti-igbo post. Now, this issue of ethnic, tribal and religious bigotry has caused serious problems in this country. It has divided us and also drawn us back economically. But the most annoying thing is to discover that those who are always at the forefront pushing it out are those who are holding one political positions in this country or the other. Those who are in one strategic positions in this country that we are supposed to kick against it for the betterment of the country. But they are the one pushing it out. Chai! What an irony of life. Now, some of the activities of this woman have made Nigerians to say Nehigaba, like that she's one of the ethnic and tribal jingoists in this country. Now, do not forget her activities towards that TikTok Canada girl that time, plus the story around it. People also accused her. This is another one, and this is a person who once anchored news on NTA. During that time, we thought she's going to be different, but of course, it is what it is, and now, breeze has blown. We've seen what is hidden under fowl's feather. In fact, no be small thing happen in this video, but I'm going to allow you to listen to other issues that is emanating because of her tweet. But as you are listening to it, make sure you are sharing your thought with me on the comment section. Share the video and also subscribe for more updates. And after that, I'll be back. Let's go there.
Meanwhile, to the Igbos who still attend Abike's so-called diaspora meetings, let this be a wake-up call. She does not represent you. She has shown where her loyalty lies, and it is not with you. She is loyal to her tribe and to those who use ethnic division as a ladder to power and wealth. But here is the irony. The same Igbos, monkeys, Abike monks, are the people buying lands and properties across Lagos. They are the ones building businesses that fuels Lagos's economy. They are the ones succeeding in every part of the world, while her kind remain chained to tribal bitterness. Abike has forgotten one thing. History never forgets. Nigeria will not remain in the grip of Tinubu's ethnic politics forever. The APC will not hold power forever. And when change comes, the bigots who sowed hate will answer for it. Let it be recorded, Abike Dabiri, a federal government appointee, has publicly promoted tribal hate. She has mocked millions of Nigerians whose only crime is being Igbo. She has shown the world that Nigeria's unity is a scam. And one last warning to her. The same power she thinks she has today will fade. The same Igbo people she laughs at will rise tomorrow, as they have always done. And when that time comes, she will realize too late that laughing emojis cannot save her from the judgment of history.
If not for social media, many of us would have gone to the grave thinking that Abike Dabiri is a good role model, that he's a wonderful Nigerian. Many of us would have gone to the grave thinking so. Social media has exposed her for who she really is. Social media, a tribalist, tribalism runs in her vein. tribalism against the Southeast. Many years ago, Abike Dabiri was one of those people that we looked up to when she was working in NTA then. She would sit on the screen with a good makeup and a good smile, marshalling news on NTA. We will always admire her. Many young ladies grew up looking up to her. A lot of people took her for a mentor. But social media has really exposed her for who she really is. Tribalism, it runs in her blood. Many had wondered why, for so many years before the advent of social media, the narrative is always against the Southeast. And the simple reason was that then, news media was controlled by the Southwest. And some of the Southwesterners who are tribalists, they were mostly the one controlling the news media, traditional news media, the TVs, the newspapers and co, and the radio stations. And they always spew propaganda against the Southeast. Propaganda like the Q in Nigeria was the Southeast Q. Propaganda that the Southeast was trying to do this, the Southeast is trying to dominate, the Southeast is trying to. There was no manner of propaganda that they didn't propagate and sustain against the Southeast. But social media came and democratized the media space and took away control from them. They couldn't control it. That is the story of Abike Dabiri. I'm one of those that will always watch her thinking this woman is an excellent woman, is a role model. But today, we are seeing her for who she really is. We are seeing her for who she truly is. So, some months back, somebody called the attention of Abike Dabiri that certain Nigerians were languishing in jail in Indonesia. Abike Dabiri responded. And the guy for her was supposedly from Southeast. He responded and told the guy that he's lucky. That they are lucky that the NDLA saved them. If not, they will go there and something will happen, they will die there. Guess what? Later, she gave a publication saying that 20 people on death row in Indonesia were from Southeast. Rather than this is somebody that is diaspora chairperson for Nigeria, not from Southwest, not for Southwest. So she said that 20 people on death row were from the Southeast. She mentioned where they were from. Now, another issue happened. The people were not from Southeast. She refused to mention them. She said Nigerians. So about last week, about 3 monarchs from the Southwest, where one was arrested in the US. They were monarchs. Oba. One was arrested in the US for COVID-19 scan. Another in Puerto Rico for laundry. These were traditional rulers, so no young men, old men. Another for kidnapping. So somebody from the Southwest. Now, because Abike Dabiri was saying we should be naming people where they are from and shaming them. So this guy asked Abike Dabiri again. You said we should be naming names where they are from and shaming them. Should we now, have you forgotten, suddenly develop amnesia that you have forgotten to name these people where they are from? Guess what? She went to delete the tweet where she had tweeted that people names should be named. Why? Because the people involved are from the Southwest. When Kwam blocked an airline in the international airport in Lagos and committed crime, Abike Dabiri was the one that tweeted that he should be forgiven. It is shameful. If not for social media, many of us will go to our grave and say, this woman, in short, if we find ourselves in heaven, we will be there to testify that this woman is an excellent woman. Social media has really exposed a lot of evil in Nigeria. The evil of tribalism. Majorly propagated by the Tinubu part of Southwest Nigeria. Their stock in trade is tribalism. She wants to name names when the people involved are from the Southeast. But when the people involved are from the Southwest, she doesn't want to name names. When they are from the North, she's afraid to name names. Tribalism is the stock in trade of Abike Dabiri. Shame on her.
I come here today to condemn the statement of Abike Dabiri, that woman that has not been useful for any other thing, that's squandering our money over our family, over our non-nestication, stupidity things. I totally condemn a statement of tribalizing criminality among Nigerians. I totally go against the fact that she, one way or the other, indirectly referring to a particular group of tribe in Nigeria to be behind all the criminalities in Nigeria. An Igbo small girl was the best student this year in all subjects in England. We say she is a Nigerian. But when there is problem, like what you are saying about Malaysia or whatever, that the people on death row, there are 20 people are on death row, there are 20 of them are from Southeast, one of them from Edo. Your Excellency, what is wrong with your brain? Why do you have a selective memory? Is it because you don't wash your hair all the time? 52 Yoruba people are in Saudi Arabia facing death penalty. 52 Nigerians, Yoruba people. So, last week in New York, over 14 Nigerians were rounded up, mostly Yoruba people. You are trying to tribalize criminality. A criminal is a criminal. As long as you are carrying your passport, if you committed any crime, you are a Nigerian. I'm trying to say that you don't want people to generalize it. Haven't you generalized it by you saying that 20 of the 21 are from Southeast, and that has been the normal routine? What is normal routine? I want 50 to 1 in Saudi Arabia. We don't want bigots like these people in power. We don't want people who talk all over Shisha. We have Nigerians suffering, dying every day in Libya. This woman will not follow. The time we had problem in Sudan, this woman, this bigot of a woman, refused to carry people from Southeast, giving preferential treatment. People who are facing death, on selecting one. Eru Fulani, on tribalized criminality to Nigeria. Are we not Nigerians? Aren't we carrying the same passport? Èmi ò mọ̀ bí ó ti jẹ́ wípé wọ́n ṣe sọ pé we are so smart in Nigeria. Àwọn olófò bí eléyìí, àwọn bí olófò, àwọn olófò ènìyàn, àwọn ọ̀dàlúrú, àwọn òfin ọ̀rọ̀ báyẹ́jẹ́, irú yín náà ń fi sípò. How do you mean that that you don't want to generalize it, but most of the crime always come from one particular place? There are over 50 Yorubas that are facing death penalty in Saudi Arabia right now. Why aren't you saying a goddamn thing about it? You make me mad this morning.
Case of Abike Dabiri, I just think whenever you think she can't go lower, she actually finds a way to dig in and go extremely lower than anything that you're thinking about. And we have here, you know, Abike Dabiri Erewa shares post calling Igbos monkeys. So in a way that I would say, I'm just trying to, well, it's, so let me put it this way. I'm trying to mind my words. I'm just trying to let it not be that, oh, maybe you have something against her or something. I'm just trying to think about it in the terms that sometimes you probably would repost a message without thinking about it. Maybe you just saw something and you just went on and do it. But when your attention is called to, oh, you come back and redo it, or one thing or the other. Those things can actually happen. But in the case of Abike Dabiri, I don't think that's some of the things that happen, because Abike Dabiri has consistently shown these traits in the way she has tweeted, in the way she had said something, especially when it comes to bias against Igbo people. You will see Abike Dabiri has made such things. We've seen situations whereby she has tweeted about, is it one time some criminals or drug pushers from a particular country that, oh, is it 60% of them or 100 or something percent of them are from one southeastern state? In the messaging she has done, in the way she has done it, she has always portrayed this. And the latest one is this. I mean, how is this thing that someone has written funny to you in any way? To the so this one is not even you. She's not even reposting. She put laughing emojis on this particular tweet. But before I go on, let me take on People's Gazette what they say. Abike Dabiri Erewa, chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, on Wednesday amplified a derogatory post that referred to Igbos, Nigerian citizens of Southeast extraction, as monkeys and gorillas. And you can imagine that someone who happens to be elected into a position paid by taxpayers' money would do such a thing. Beyond that also is to imagine that someone who is human, who is supposed to have their faculties of thinking, would actually do something like this, to the extent where fellow human beings like you from the same country are being, with the same color and everything, are being referred to as monkeys and gorillas. And that was okay for you to put your laughing emojis on top and quote that particular tweet. You didn't find that tweet offensive? Look, it doesn't matter. Even if you and somebody are fighting, as in this person is my enemy, we are sworn enemies, we're fighting, there are certain lines that must never be crossed. So you're calling Igbos as monkeys and gorillas. And how do you think you're different from those monkeys and gorillas? Excuse me. We've lived, especially as Black people, we know the racist comments, the derogatory comments, where people of other colors will always refer to us as monkeys, as gorillas, and all of that. And then you see a fellow Black human being also referring to you as monkeys or gorilla. I mean, it's just a new low. Like I said in the tweet that I did, that whenever you think Abike Dabiri has hit the bottom, she finds a way, to go even lower. Mrs. Abike Dabiri had earlier posted a video of a traffic girl she identified as Mercy, who was rescued from Libya on Monday. In reaction to Mrs. Dabiri Erewa's post on X, an ex-user Wale Akere posting via Akerelele_S lauded the need combos for her work while berating Igbos as monkeys, children of gorillas and bastards. My sister, you're doing well. Allow those monkeys to continue to make unnecessary noises. They are born to be ungrateful people. Those animals tagging you, they are children of gorilla. History told us about them. Kudos to you, Madam, at Abike Dabiri. Then he now put voice of Igbos. See what my sister has done. Omo ale jati jati at Akerele_S posted. And this was the message that Abike Dabiri decided that she was going to quote and put lots and lots and lots and lots of laughing emojis. Honestly, I'm speechless. It's unbelievable. And for the person who did this post, I just have pity for anything that is associated with that person, especially if you have younger children, people with impressionable, beliefs, because this kind of person, to either be somebody's relative, somebody's child, somebody's sibling, somebody's friend, somebody's whatever, that on its own is a burden. Because this, nah.
To the point, what do you think about what is going on? Share your thoughts with me on the comment section. And of course, you know the vibe. Click on that subscribe button, follow, and share for more updates. Because like this, yeah,